we are starting here. This is my back door. And so the last time you guys saw this area, this was not done. So we got this done. I did choose the darker paint. It's called Blue Twilight. It turned out beautifully. I love it. Everyone in the family loves it. I do have a few spots to touch up, like where my paint, I peeled it off with the paint. And then these are my coat racks that I showed you all. I will link everything down below. Friends, you know that I try and shop on a budget, and I am not about the most expensive thing, the most on-trend thing. You know, I like what I like, and then I try and find it at the cheapest price. So I will link any of this stuff down in the description in case you want it. So again, so I painted this, and then here's our shoe bench we got. Nice full of shoes. You can sit on it. Here's a little bit of my Halloween decorations. This is new this year from Target. This is new this year from Walmart. This is old from, I believe this is probably Dollar General, since it's $2 and not $1. All right, here's the rest of the paint. Now, I am thinking it's not gonna be anytime soon. So this little area, so I have the lights on here. That's my older son's room. That's my garage. We have lights over there. We don't have any lights right here in this area. I'm actually thinking, I've seen several YouTubers have them, not recently. One off the top of the head I can remember is, I think her name is Amanda from This Crazy Life. She bought like rechargeable sconces or scones that I think she has them in her bedroom maybe? I can't remember. But I thought to myself, it would be wonderful to put them right there on either side of my door. That's our furnace. So that this area gets a little bit of more light. You know, that's just the bathroom right there. But, you know, it's kind of dark. So I think I might do that. Or maybe I'll put it on this wall. So here's the rest of, again, this is our bathroom, friends. And I just painted around the bathroom. So here it is here. And I have two more coat racks over here. I'm loving them. They're so beautiful. And then in the middle of painting, I'd only planned on painting the 3 walls. Well, after I got done painting it, I hated the way this wall still looked white. So you know what? Mama pulled her dryer out and we painted that wall. It's a little more rough because I didn't get any tape back there, but you know what? It'll be okay. So yeah, so I got my painting done, and I do have to paint the white, the trim white. So see right here, this is where the old coat rack came off, and this is just kind of rough looking, only because our contractor didn't paint it. He just kind of left it. All right. Here's something new I got for the laundry area. I was tired of reaching up on the shelf, and eventually that will go, because you guys know we want to put beadboard paneling on these last exposed concrete walls. But again, it's not like we don't need it to live down here, so that's a project in the future. But I got tired of reaching up there for my stuff, so I got this adorable little cart at Walmart. And it's perfect. It fits between my seat perfectly, and everything's on it. All right. This is my youngest son's room. Nothing changed in my older son's room. In fact, you know, he's not even here. He's at college. But something did change in my younger son's room. Oh, his light's on. Hello, Jeffrey. He got rid of his loft bed. He's 15, and even though he's on the smaller side, he hasn't like hit his growth spurt yet. He didn't like hitting the closet and stuff like that. Not the closet. Oh my God, the dog was just sniffing in the closet. That's why I said the closet. He kept hitting the ceiling. So I ordered this bed for him off of Amazon. It was like $45, friends. It's so cute. And again, like, look at that. Look how sturdy that is. Again, I'll link it down below. All right, pups out. And by the way, the puppies, they can come down the steps. We just literally worked on it this past weekend. Out, out, out. Harper was really easy. She came down really good for me because actually she was already starting to come down when I would come home. She would come down about 3 steps with her front paws, but not her back paws. So she was easy. Mackie took a little bit longer. Okay, this is my runner that goes up in my hall. It doesn't belong here. I actually need to wash it. But here is what it looks like. I got this from Lowe's. It was about $49. Love it. It is washable. All right, and here's the living room. I guess we call this the family room. All right, we have, this is our sectional from upstairs. I got this coffee table. Here's some decorations. This is old, I believe from Michael's. This is old from Target Dollar Spot. This is new this year from Target, and this is new this year from Target. Now, I ordered these online. I don't know if they had them in the store. And then this cute, adorable end table with a drawer. All of our clickers, because the dogs do still eat those. This pumpkin is new from Target this year. This boo is old. I believe it's from Walmart. Probably is. This is old, probably from Dollar Tree. This is new this year from Target, but again, I ordered it online, so I don't know if they had them in the stores. And then this cute little lamp is from Walmart. I actually got it on clearance. Forget what I paid for it. I can look. But it's cute and adorable, and I thought it looked perfect down here. The reason I did that is when we're sitting on the couches, sometimes we get a glare on the TV. So if we're down here, like during the day, it's not too bad. It's not too dark. It kind of is, but not too dark. Like you could sit there with no light and watch TV. But at nighttime, when this gets dark, when everything's dark, we like to turn that little lamp on, and then it doesn't shine on the TV, so you don't have any glare or anything. This ottoman, we're not sure what we're doing with it. Some of the kids said they still wanted it. I don't, my husband don't, we don't know. So we're actually gonna let it sit here until Christmas, because I am gonna put a tree in this corner, and eventually my husband has a roll top desk coming from his grandmother that passed away years ago. His uncle is keeping it for him. He's gonna put that down here. All right, here's my little hallway. Same, these are my old rugs from my other house. We got the bench down here from my kitchen. This goes to my kitchen table. And then here is some other little decorations. This is new this year from Walmart. This is new this year from Walmart. This is new this year from Walmart. This is old, probably from Walmart. And of course, there's just the rest of the hall with my son's door down there. All right. All right, let's go upstairs. Let's go upstairs. Come on. Up, up, up. Look at her. Good job, Harper. Good job, Becky. Good job. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come on. Come on. Come on. All right. All right, we just come up out of the basement. So we're gonna start in the hallway here. That's my nephew's room. So here's the hallway. And again, that runner that's downstairs that I need to wash, it goes right here. It's my middle son's room. All right, here are the 2 spots we were talking about. That is clearly oil or grease based. And then this, we believe, this is where they peed a lot. Let me see if I can get no glare on it. This is where they were always peeing. So my guess is that's a little, doesn't smell. We've cleaned it. So I don't know. My guess is it's just, it has to be from them peeing right there. Okay. So the rest of the hallway. Also, since the carpet's gone, this door opens all the way, which is wonderful. And you guys know this is my attic. This one opens all the way. So this hallway is a little more navigable when the doors are open. All right. All right, and here's now there's sunlight here, so this will be a little weird, but let me try and show you what I'm talking about with the glue. And I do have pictures of before we pulled up the old linoleum. See the glue there? And it does flake off. It just needs a lot of tender love and care because I don't want to chip the floor or damage it. So it's probably been there for 20 or 30 years, so it's not gonna hurt to be there a couple more months. Now over here, you can see where I have worked on it. See where it's come up? Now the only damage we had in our floor was right here, and it must have been when they did something because it was full of white putty type stuff. We're just going to get wood putty. But see, you can see how it's worn off. Like right here is where we always walk. And then here, you can see it's not so much worn off. I was in my attic yesterday doing stuff, so let me get those boxes out of the way. You guys can see the living room. Okay, so here we go. Now this is the same pattern rug as my runner. Again, we got it from Lowe's. They're washable. Now these will not be able to wash in my washing machine, but we live in a college town and we have a laundromat with a giant washer. It's like $7 to use it. So I'm like 4 times a year, 20 to 30 bucks to wash these is money well spent to me. Okay, so here, and then wood. Now, friends, I haven't cleaned yet today. I've been very busy this morning. I had to do school stuff myself because my husband had to leave at 4:30, and then I had my dental cleaning at 9 a.m. So, in fact, as soon as I'm done with this video, I am going to start cleaning this living room and film it. But again, like beautiful, friends, beautiful hardwood floors. Perfect. These kennels, now that the dogs can go up and down the stairs, I'm pretty sure they're gonna go downstairs. Let me show you my Halloween decorations while we're in here. Nothing right here is new. This is all old. It's all from like Walmart, Dollar Tree, Dollar General, Target. It's the other rug. I'm not a big fan of this chair in here, but we're not gonna get rid of it. It's still in good shape, still get lots of use out of it. Eventually, maybe in a year or two, we can give it to one of the kids. And this new couch that we got, I'm gonna show you, does have a chair that kind of matches it. Again, nothing new, this is all old. This pumpkin, I don't know if you'll see him flash. Yeah, you can see him flash. That's actually my husband's. He made it when he was like 9 years old. Yeah, I love it. All right. Again, so here's our new couch. These are just my fall pillowcases. The only new thing I got for the couch was this pillow. It was like $5. Again, I'll put it down on my thing. It just fits, like I think it's 12 by 20. It's just like, I can get pillow covers for like $5. And it's like the perfect size for the couch. Okay, here's our couch. This is actually a Ashley, I believe it's called Ashley Furniture, Big Lots. And I will link it too if they have it on their website. And then we did get a coffee table for up here. I like this one a little better than my one downstairs. I did go with like the mid-century modern type style. It has 2 drawers. Again, we use our clickers in that one. Here's my tray. This is my favorite hand. I believe this is from Joann's. I got it on clearance a few years ago. I usually set my clicker in there. And then just like for fall with my gratitude books, I have, these are pumpkin. These are whenever we did Zubu when the kids are little. I'll show you. See, that's my oldest. They're just little albums. Rhina, see if I can find another kid. zebras, elephants, penguins. There we go, some kids. My son, my oldest son and my youngest daughter. Okay, so again, so here's a look this way. Now friends, our walls are agreeable gray. And I like them, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them. I actually think I wanna go like a white, a warmer white. There's one called Swiss chocolate I think I wanna go with. Here's my decorations over here. Nothing is new here. This is all old. This little village I actually made. These are from Target maybe 2 years ago. This is from Home Sweet Haunted Home. It's from Michael's. These are probably from Target or, oh, these are actually Walmart. Those are actually Walmart. These are Walmart. I didn't really touch this up here. They're all just pretty much fall. I do believe that I either want to do this wall as an accent or this wall as an accent. My battery's gonna die here soon. So let me see in the kitchen. Nothing really new in the kitchen. We got our small benches. Here is my tiered tray. My little ghosty. Nothing new is nothing in the kitchen here is new either. And then this is actually literally the same. We just add a spider to it. All right, friends, I'm gonna come on and talk to you. Okay, hi friends. All right, I'm gonna try, my screen is actually over to the side here, and sometimes I try and watch that, so I'm gonna try and watch the actual lens. So when you're watching me, it doesn't look like I'm staring off into space. All right, hello, long time no see. You know I hate being in front of the camera, but whatever. All right, so I just got done with the tour of the house. So as you can see, I have been very busy since I've been away. Just doing a little bit at a time, like one step at a time, like getting this little thing done, getting that little thing, getting things done. I told you, I think, a few of the things that are kind of next on my list. I'm thinking about some accent walls in the living room. I'm actually thinking of some accent walls in both of my lower boys' rooms. Actually all of the boys' rooms, but I was thinking about starting the lower boys' rooms because their rooms are a little easier to move around. Well, first of all, my oldest son's not even here. And then my youngest son, he can always sleep over in my oldest son's room if I have to move his bed and stuff, depending on what it is. And then, you know, in the living room. And of course I have lots of ideas for the kitchen too that are percolating, and I am Googling that stuff all day long. One of the first things I want to try and do is get a backsplash up. And the second thing I want to do is I want to maybe get, well, our sink is wired and already wired and set up for a garbage disposal, but we don't have one. And because of that, our drain runs really slow, and if you have kids, you know that they don't scrape very well. Heck, my husband doesn't even scrape that well. So sometimes it's a pain in my neck. So that will probably come before the backsplash. But I don't know if I want to get a new sink. I'm actually missing my one large sink. I know months and months ago, one of my favorite things about this house was I was gonna have a double sink. It's not all that cracked up to be with 6 people in your house, 7 for some of the year. Anyways, I don't wanna make this too long, so those are just a few of the things that are on my list that we're looking at doing. All right, so what's been happening since I did my last video? I actually realized as I watched my video from Monday, I told you guys a lot of stuff that happened. There's some other stuff that didn't that I'll kind of go into here. And I'll try and touch on maybe some of the other, except for I was really pretty thorough with that stuff. Like my son getting sick, and sick for a long time. We've actually been having a lot of issues with our football team. Now my husband is the booster president for our football boosters. And we do a lot of the work, and we're involved a lot, and there's been a lot of stuff going on with our coach. Actually, the whole coaching staff, I'm gonna put it in plain words, they suck. My children love football. My middle son has loved football since the time he was in kindergarten. My youngest son too. He literally hates football now. It's been terrible. A lot of bullying is happening, a lot of hazing is happening. We actually have an open police investigation going on because a few of the freshman boys were in the JV locker room, and let's say they did an inappropriate thing, someone videotaped it, and then someone else distributed that video. And if you know anything about some of the laws nowadays, like you can't do that, whether you're a minor or not. And like, we've had probably at least 12 people suspended from school because of this. People who were involved, people who were just had the video on their phone. Like, so friends, I don't know if I have anyone on here who has young kids. I do know I have a few. Actually, I have a few that have kids around my age. Talk to your kids about that. I know that I never like to say never with my kids. I don't think they would ever videotape that, but like, if they're ever sent a video like that from their friend, they need to immediately take their phone to an adult authority figure, a teacher, a principal, your coach, the parent. Like, as soon as it happens, they need to take it to the adult and say, this was literally just sent to me. Watch me delete it. And they'll be safe. But anyways, just talk to your kids about that. It's a lot of kids have I don't know. They've done a giant screw up and like put this mark on their record for like stupid reasons. Anyways, okay, I don't want to get too long about that. So we've been dealing with that. And we've just been dealing with regular football stuff too. We feed the football team every Friday. Sometimes we feed them 3 times. So a lot of times we feed them a before game meal. Then they have a lunch to eat on the way to the game, and then we feed them after the game. We also feed the JV players on Saturdays, and we also feed the junior high players. They had a small schedule though. Like, it wasn't like the full 10 like the varsity. They only have about 6, and only 3 of those were away. But again, it's 60 kids. Like, we have to buy the stuff for, make the sandwiches, put the lunches together. It's a lot. Also, I will insert a picture here. Do you guys remember I always had a scab right there? Well, I finally went and got it checked out. It's been a minute. And it was in fact basal cell carcinoma. I actually have this. It looks like this now because it was biopsied. Why it looks a little healed, it's not. I actually have my surgery on November 5th. They do a Mohs surgery. I will put a link in the description box if you want to know what that is. It's a very it's not invasive. It's a very like it's the best surgery you can have for any type of skin cancer type stuff. It's where they literally shave a layer, look at it under the microscope, shave a layer, look at it under the microscope until they see 0 bad cells, until they only see normal cells. So that they know that they get it 100%. They know they have clean walls, clean markers, all that stuff. And then they stitch you up from the inside and then like build the layers up. I know that sounds scary. Believe me, my husband's been freaking, all of my children have been freaking, but I hate to say this, but if you have to get a cancer, like, a basal cell is probably your best bet. It is literally not invasive. It doesn't spread. Once they dig it out and you have clear walls, clear boundaries, you're like, it's done. It's gone. You're cancer free. Another reason why I'm okay kind of with it is my father had this. Now, it was not part of what caused his prostate cancer that he passed away from. We grew up on a farm. Like, we've always been in the sun. My sister has also had 5 removed. Actually, only 2 of hers have been basal. The last 3 that she's had removed have been squamous, which it's a little worse than basal, but it's still, once it's all gone, it's gone. Like, you're free. They're very individualized spots. So friends, wear your sunscreen, please. Wear your hats. Wear your long sleeves. A lot of people get it on their arms. My dad had it a lot on his arms because growing up he always wore a hat, but he always wore short sleeves or no shirt. So I remember my dad, probably when he hit about 50, he started wearing long sleeves all the time. Mine, of course, is right here on my forehead because I never wore a hat when I was younger. So that's just my public service announcement for you, friends. Have your skin checked. Every year, go to your dermatologist. It's only whatever your copay is. Have your skin checked. If you see a bump, immediately have it checked out. And wear your sunscreen. Wear your hats. What else happened? So again, I will remind you guys a little closer to when that happens. It's, like I said, it's November 5th. What else happened? Of course, my middle son went to homecoming. My oldest son was home for break, which was wonderful. What else? I did a lot of reading. I still did a lot of cleaning. So let's talk a little bit about why I was like, had my freak out. So I alluded to it a little bit in my last video about this started feeling like a job. And this isn't my job. My job is to clean my house, take care of my family, like raise my kids. I just, as a bonus, can videotape it and share it with you guys to give you motivation and inspiration. Well, I got to the point where it just felt like all I was doing was videotaping because I thought, well, I can't clean that because I already have enough videos, but I don't want to clean it because I want to video it and share it with my friends. And so I got to the point where like, I was just feeling overwhelmed and like I was trying to cram too much in a day, like, cause I wanted to give you a wide variety of like, you know, all day cleans. But, and I know a lot of you might know this, some of you might not, like it takes a lot to record a video to put on YouTube, like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours. And the longer the video is, the more hours that is. And it felt like I was either trying to hurry up and film, sitting at my desk editing, trying to find a time to do a voiceover, and like trying to fit my regular life into that. Because really, friends, I can't do anything after 3 o'clock. Even though my children are old, like they're all like late in their teens, like they've been gone all day, and I don't want to be sitting at my computer. I don't want to be hidden in my room doing a voiceover. Like I want to be spending time with them. So I need to learn how to fit everything I want to do into the hours of 7 and 2. But I want to make sure that I'm still staying well balanced in my own life too. Like I enjoy reading. I enjoy scrapbooking. I enjoy doing home projects. And I was finding that I can't tell you the last time I scrapbooked because I just don't feel like I have the time because I have to get a video done. I was only like, it was taking me weeks and weeks and weeks to finish a book where normally like I could finish a book in a day or 2 or 3 days max. I needed to find a better balance. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going down to 1 video a week. It's going to be on Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'm going to try and make them 20 minutes or less. Only because that's easier for me to edit, you know, get the music, do the voiceover, make the thumbnails, download it, upload it, do all the back end stuff in YouTube, which isn't a ton. Like, I'm not like one of those channels out there that has 100,000 subscribers. Like, my bulk of time is editing my video and doing my voiceovers. So like that back end stuff is not, it's like, it's time consuming, but it's not like a lot of times I'll set my thing to download and then I'll go do something. Then I'll throw it into YouTube and have it uploaded before I even have like any of my description written, any of my links done, before my thumbnails done, because if I can get it up on YouTube, like that's the longest time. Sometimes it takes like 45 minutes to upload a video. And so I'll upload it even before I have some of that other stuff done. So we're gonna try that. We're gonna try and just kind of drop down to 1 video a week and make sure that it's like around the 20-minute mark. Especially, again, we have busy time coming up, Christmas. And so sometimes like you might not get a cleaning video, like if I do like Christmas decorating, I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll do like, save those for like bonus videos or something. I think if I can get into, and I'm already in a little better of a rhythm. So I think this will work. So that's what's kind of going on there, friends. Let me know what you think down below. You know, what you guys think about me and my channel is important because I do this for you. And yes, I say so much. I need to stop doing that. It drives me nuts, so I know it has to drive you guys nuts. I'm trying to think, I'm just gonna grab my phone. I'm trying to think if anything else really happened. I mean, like literally it was just life, like football and kids and school and like, of course my son being sick and Harper being in heat it was literally the worst, friends. Like they could not be left alone for, like I couldn't even be in the same room and turn my back because Mac is trying to get her, Harper's trying to eat her diaper. Like it just, like literally for 3 weeks. The only good thing about it is it happened while my younger son was sick. So he helps me a ton. Like friends, I was scared to go to the bathroom. I couldn't even really go downstairs and do laundry because I was just so worried, like just so freaked out. It was just, it was nerve-wracking. Like I hope I have an appointment today at the veterinarian for Mac's ears. He has a little bit of a yeast infection and I'm going to talk to her about in the next 2 months, maybe when the kids are on Christmas vacation so they can help me, or at least my son is home, my oldest son is home from college, about getting him fixed. Now she says they like to wait till after 12 months. And I know that. I know everything I've read has said that for like the large breed dogs because they do grow past, like they grow for so long. They're not like a miniature dog that is really done growing after like just a couple months. But so they won't actually be 12 months till February, but I'm so scared that she's going to come into heat again. Since she came into heat in September, they say every 6 months. So September, October, November, December, January, February, March, like that's going to be pushing it. And friends, I can't deal with it again. I really can't. Like there were so many times I wanted to throw my dogs out with the trash. And like I didn't, and I was so loving to them because I knew that they couldn't help it. Especially Mac, like I know it's their hormones. Like I know that he couldn't help it. But it still drove me nuts. And I can't go through that again. So like I said, I'm gonna talk to them today about doing him hopefully around December. I think my son doesn't go back to like January 15th. Maybe we can get it done right after the first of the year. And then we can wait till she's 12 months. Since I know that hers is a little more involved than Mackie's. But yeah, I don't think anything, like I said, friends, it was nothing catastrophic. It just wasn't. Like, it was just life. With those other things thrown in, like a few sicknesses, you know, an extra kid home, dealing with football, like that's what we do during the fall. And I really think that if I would have maybe been down to 1 video a week, I would have been able to manage it a little better, because a lot of my weeks is taken up with football. Because again, if it's an away game for the junior high, like they do it on Thursdays, and then Friday or Tuesdays, and then Friday night for the varsity, Saturday for the JV. And so it's a lot, like buying the stuff, making the sandwiches. And we do make them because we used to get sheets from subs from sheets. And like they just charge us too much for like a crappy sandwich. And it's whatever. I don't want to go into all that. So, friends, I'm hoping the schedule works because I've missed you guys so much. And I've told all you that. I think I've replied to everyone on my last video, which thank you for watching. It warms my heart. It warms my heart that I saw all those familiar faces that I was seeing, you know, for the last year. It really warmed my heart that you guys were still here, and it just made me happy. Like it made me realize that my decision to come back was the right decision, and to modify my schedule a little bit, because if I can't, whatever capacity I can be there for you guys, like that's what I want to be. Because I think that's important. It's important to me, and I think it's important to you guys. So that's where we're at. We're gonna go 1 day a week, Thursdays at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and they're just gonna be a little shorter videos. And maybe like if I do have a video that's a little longer, maybe I'll cut it and I could save that footage for maybe a bonus. I don't know. We'll see. We're going to, friends, you're gonna find out what it looks like right along with me, because we're just doing this one little step at a time, and we're just winging it. So I'm gonna let you guys go, because I'm sure this is gonna be way too long, and it's gotta be like, it's gonna be almost a full-length video. Like I can't fast forward it because, you know, I've talked the whole time. But I hope you enjoyed the tour of the house. Let me know what you think about all my little updates I've done. If you have any ideas, throw them down below. Let me know. I'm open. Sometimes it's things I don't think about. Let me know what you think about how we're going to do this new schedule. And if you have any ideas or opinions, I would love to hear them. So friends, I'm going to see you in the next video. And that's my cue to go, because the dogs are barking a dog outside. Bye, friends.